Before spring break, I know that if you're like me, you're very much ready for spring break next week. So I hope that your midterms have gone well, and if you still have midterms yet to take, that you do well on them, and that you actually really do get to take a much deserved break next week. I just have a few short announcements that I'm going to do before Matt introduces our speaker. Hopefully, if you were graduating this summer, that you have already applied to do so, since the deadline was Tuesday. So if you haven't, you need to make arrangements with somebody to make sure that you're in. I think I've heard from everybody who's graduating and we're doing commencement in May. So if you aren't sure whether you emailed me or not, go ahead and do so again. Sandra, I think it's yours. So I got yours. I got the majority of you. I think there's like 14 or 15 of you that I have graduating. So also, the announcements that went out, Tina set up for the Admitted Student Day, which is March 24th. It's here at Constant Hall between 10 and 12:30, and you will get non-meeting professional point for that. Is it on Blackboard yet? Okay. It'll be put up on Blackboard this weekend.
Can you announce that again?
It's the Admitted Student Day, and it's basically students who have been admitted to ODU but have not accepted yet. They're coming to check out ODU. And so Beta Alpha Psi will have a table here in, I believe it's in Constant, isn't it? Because they have tables set up all over the campus for the new people that are coming in to get to know the campus and also get to know the different groups that are available. What day? It's March 24th. It's a Saturday. We also have another social event scheduled, which will be the Admiral Hockey Game on Friday, March 30th. Tickets are $11 for that, and we need to know by our March 22nd meeting whether or not you are going to attend. It is on Blackboard, so you can go ahead and sign up for it through there. Do they need to pay you ahead of time, or can they pay you there? Ahead of time? So do you need it the 22nd or the 29th? 22nd. Okay, so you need to bring your money by the 22nd to give me a call if you would like to join us for the Admiral Game. Yes. They are $11.
What about bringing
Yeah, you just got to pay for their tickets, but certainly. Also, keep in mind the etiquette dinner is on April 12th from 4 to 7 p.m. You do get a non-meeting professional point for that as well. It is a really good opportunity if you've never been through like any kind of etiquette class, because as you all know, you will have a lot of business lunches that are coming up in the near future. I know when I went through the etiquette class at the Leaders Institute, I actually learned quite a bit of things there, so I highly recommend it. They haven't put out the links yet, but keep looking for it because it does typically sell out. I think it's for the first 50 students or something like that. So just keep that in mind. Keep checking the Career Management Center, and if I see that it becomes available, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Also, make sure that you signed up for Relay for Life. And when you go onto the Relay for Life website, you are going to look for the Beta Alpha Psi page for ODU and sign up on our team. You can certainly do additional fundraising if it's a cause that's near and dear to your heart, but you do have to pay the $10 to be on our team, and keep in mind this is a mandatory event. So it's a lot of fun too, so just because your shift is from whatever it may be, 4 to 7, 7 to 10, 10 to 1, 1 to 4, whatever the case may be, feel free to come early, stay late. I'm usually there the entire time, and it really is a lot of fun. So keep that in mind. Don't be mumbly grumbly if you're in one of those crazy shifts. So, all right. Does anybody have any questions for me? Nope. All righty. So now I'm going to let Matt introduce our speaker for today.
All right. Well, our speaker today is Mr. David Bastiaans. He's a Massachusetts native, and he went to Western New England College. Originally a business administration undergraduate. He went into accounting. He did public accounting for 7 years, and then decided he wanted to pursue a law degree. So he went back, got his law degree, and he ended up finding his way to the Hampton Roads. He currently works as an attorney for Wolcott River Estates. He is also an adjunct professor here at ODU, and it is my honor and privilege to introduce him to the chapter.
As Matt said, my name is David Bastiaans. I started out in public accounting in Boston, Massachusetts, and worked out there for 2 years. At the time, that firm was doing a lot of not-for-profit audits. I don't know how much of that's done around here. I know while I'm on this significant amount of gets used. But that led me to a path that really was specialized and audited, the government audited. I went to DC and I worked with a CPA firm in DC for about 2.5 years. And as Matt said, after about 4 years, I just had this part of my life where I had to make a decision. Either I move on, be a manager with a CPA firm, and then my path was set, or do what I've always wanted to do, which was go to law school. So I stopped my career and went to law school. I returned back home. As many of you probably know, college is not cheap, and when you're paying for it yourself, you have to make those decisions of, do I pay room and board, or do I go back home? So I did the sheepish thing and went back home to mom and dad, and I lived with them for about 3 years while I was going to law school. During my time at Westmoreland College, which is now Westmoreland University, during that 3-year period, I had my own CPA practice. I was doing tax returns for folks and kept up my license. When I graduated, I returned to Leesburg, Virginia. I had a property up there because when I was working in DC, I bought a condo. And coming from a small market, a small law school, small undergrad, in the DC market, it was just too difficult to get in. I was telling Matt earlier that I worked as a contract attorney in DC. My hours were from 8 o'clock at night to 6 o'clock in the morning. It was a second shift. I was in a big warehouse with about 150 other licensed attorneys. And all we would do is review documents for a big antitrust matter going on. And picture this, from 8 o'clock at night, you get a banker's box, put it over to your table, and all you do is flip through it. The real glory of being an attorney, let me tell you, all right? All you do from 8 o'clock at night to 6 o'clock in the morning is get a different box and filter through it, looking for privileged information, etc. What was scary, though, the project was running behind. And the next night, they had another 100 attorneys on site. So this was 2 shifts, so there's approximately 400 to 500 licensed attorneys not working in practice for a firm in DC. So you look at that and you make some decisions. Why do you think I'm in Virginia Beach? It's a great place to be. Of all the places I've worked, I am a northerner, so it takes a little bit to be used to the southern way. I do speak fast, and I don't enunciate all my words properly because I have the northern twang. But other than that, I've been accepted in Virginia Beach, thankfully. And the first realization that I was in the South was when people stopped for yellow lights. That's unheard of. In Boston, in DC, especially DC, you never stop even for a red light sometimes, depending on where you are. But in the South, in Virginia Beach, people would stop for yellow lights. So that told me to step back, slow down. It's a great place to